Hey everybody, I am back today with a 12 by 12 hybrid layout featuring Tracy Reed's newest hybrid collection or digital collection called Equinox. This video and project are part of a hop, so if you check the description box down below, you will see a list of videos with all kinds of amazing inspiration. In addition to the products from Tracy's Equinox collection that I just showed you, I'm going to pull in a couple of canvas flares and some wax seals and use those on my layout as well. The design for my layout was built off of this Traveler's Notebook signature. So in most of Tracy's collections, she has a pack of these adorable little signatures, and basically what it is a 4 1/4 by 8 1/2 sheet of paper that has a design on it. It could have something that can be fussy cut, like some Polaroid frames. It might be a set of journaling prompts to help you tell a story. It could also be like this one, just a really pretty card that has a really cute sentiment, and in my case, the perfect little accent to a scrapbook layout, which is how I'm going to use it. Everything that I'm using today is going to be inked up using some vintage photo distress oxide ink. It is a beautiful color to pair with this collection. Another favorite in the Equinox collection is this wood grain paper. It is absolutely gorgeous. I love it. And I think I used a little bit of it on every one of the projects that I designed. Every one of the projects I designed for this collection. It is really pretty and it's lovely. And the fun part about having this as a hybrid paper, I can go ahead and do, I can print tons of this paper, and I always have the perfect wood grain now for fall collections. So thank you, Tracy. I am going to go ahead and put my photograph and this Traveler's Notebook signature onto my page, and then I'm going to very easily fill in with some embellishments and a little spot to add a date. So this is a photo of my nephew Ethan. These were his kind of yearly pictures from last year, and look at that sweater. How perfect does that sweater match? So perfect. I have some of the stickers here that I've already kind of cut and want to use on my layout. I'm not sure where. I'm kind of just playing with placement right now. I am going to go ahead and start with the cluster to the left of my photograph. And I'm going to go ahead and add some details to that tag to make it pop out just a little bit more. In addition to some vintage photo ink, I also added some twine to the empty hole of my tag, and I'm going to adhere just a couple of flowers behind the tag to kind of sit in the background. Just like this, and then I can tuck it right under my photo. So just a word on inking. I will be inking up all of the straight edges and the hearts, different things on my layout. What I will not be inking is my flowers, because I just think flowers look dumb with ink. Inky flowers just don't look nice to me. They look dirty. So you'll notice that there's no ink on my flowers. I know that kind of like the rule of thumb is if you ink one thing, ink everything, but I don't like ink on flowers. I don't think it looks good. We're going to add some other things to the flowers, though. Don't worry. Okay. So next, I'm going to go ahead and pop in these 3 little phrase stickers. And then I'm going to add another cluster of flowers kind of towards the bottom. And then I'm going to move around to the rest of the layout and kind of work on each of the sections. So each of the little sections that you see here is pretty much where my embellishments are going to go, except I think I add a couple more flowers to the corners after a little while. I'm holding down my hemp twine with some Nuvo Deluxe adhesive, my favorite wet glue. I am going to cut some of my floral pieces up. That way I can spread them around in as many spots as possible as I tuck them into different areas. So for this kind of open area, to connect my photo more firmly to my Traveler's Notebook signature, I'm going to go ahead and add a heart as well. I think things just look better when they touch. That's just the way it is. I want, because I am using, including the photo and then the Traveler's Notebook signature, and the Traveler's Notebook signature is a bit of a larger size. I don't want my layout to look disjointed. I still want it to look very cohesive and like it all matches. Another fabulous paper in the Equinox collection is that ledger paper that I'm using as my background. Again, another versatile, amazing background paper that I can, like the wood grain, that I can print like 3 or 4 of and mix and match with my stash and have really just awesome backgrounds at my fingertips, ready to go. So excited about these 2 papers. They are like scrapbooker dream papers. To the right of that Traveler's Notebook signature, I'm just adding another little cluster, including the stack of books. I felt like the books worked because this was kind of like Ethan's school photo for last fall. And I just like books. I think books work everywhere. So we put books on there. I am also going to be I'm just adding the last little bits of flowers. So I'm going to tuck 1 into that top corner and 2 into the bottom corner. Again, just so that everything looks cohesive and like it was meant to be together. And then I'm going to go through and add some texture using these wax seals. And I think I just used the one canvas flare that says "so rad" because that describes my nephew to a T. I am also going to kind of pop one of those wax seals onto the tag. So the tag on the tan signature, that little almost title piece or tag, it does have like an open hole, and you could fussy cut it and pop the hole, whatever. I'm just putting a wax seal on there just to cover up the hole because I have an issue with naked holes in tags. And then I really love how the wax seal looks, how the canvas flare looks. I think I fidget with this just a little bit, but we're pretty much done right now. Be sure to head into the description box down below where you can grab this beautiful fall collection, and it is on sale this weekend when it is released. And also be sure to hop along and see all of the amazing inspiration. We have so many fabulous design team members and they work magic with these lines. Have a wonderful day. Bye.